Staying quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. Someone becoming angry with you will motivate you to work harder in more creative ways. Maturity is when you know the other person is lying, but you just smile and let it go. Psychology says pretending to be happy when you are in pain is just an example of how strong you are as a person. Your voice changes a bit every time you talk to someone you find attractive. People who sleep with multiple pillows are often lonely and depressed. Remember that people will always question the good things they hear about you and believe the bad ones without a second thought. Anger triggers the region of the brain associated with honesty. That's when the truth comes out. If someone waits for you, it does not mean that they have nothing else to do. It just means that nothing else is more important than you. Helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. Grief is like living two lives. One is where you pretend that everything is all right, and the other is where your heart silently screams in pain. One great lesson I learned from my life: there is no market for your emotions, so never advertise your feelings, just show your attitude. Some people are so important in our life. Dreams carry more weight and meaning than our conscious thoughts while awake. 70% of your dreams contain secret messages. Being rejected causes activation of the parts of the brain associated with physical pain. It only takes a few seconds to hurt someone, but sometimes it takes years to repair the damage. 90% of the time we forgive. It only takes one lie to completely change a person's perception of who you are. One of the hardest tests in life is the patience to wait for the right moment. Rivers never go reverse, so try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on your future. Always be positive. It may seem like arguing with your partner may signal the end of a relationship, but it actually often helps couples bond better. Sleeping next to someone you love makes you fall asleep faster, reduces depression, and helps you live longer. When you talk, you're only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. Hugging and cuddling kill depression, release anxiety, improve skin, and strengthen the immune system. Sometimes you put walls up, not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Life is such a great teacher that when you don't learn a lesson, you'll repeat it. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you in darkness. Staying quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. Love is when nothing is okay and everything is hurting you a lot, but still, you want the same person over and over again. One day, you'll be just a memory for some people. Do your best to be a good one. Make sure you love yourself before you start to love someone else. Who becomes angry easily over silly things might just subconsciously desire to be loved. A person may break your heart, but never ever give them the power to break your spirit. Baby smiles an average of 200 times a day. The average woman smiles 62 times a day, and the average man is only 8. When you stop trying to change others and work on changing yourself, your world changes for the better. Text messages from the person you care about can have a positive effect on your body and instantly improve your mood. Overthinking kills your creativity, lowers your mental performance, leads to stress, and destroys your self-confidence. Pretending not to care is the habit of someone who generally cares the most. It is known as an emotional defense mechanism. Take a deep and long breath and give yourself 2 minutes of rest, because nothing is going to go along. You will never be truly happy if you continuously hold on to the things that make you sad. If after ending a relationship you still stay in touch, chances are one of you is still in love or never was. If you meet someone in a dangerous situation, your chances of falling